Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Bob here, and I'm just doing a little video to update you on what's going on. But Grishnak here, super duper dude, has just given me a whoosh trance stick. I hope he doesn't mind doesn't mind being on video. Maybe I should ask him. Do you mind? Oops. Do you mind being in a video? Oops. He fell off. Well, that's awesome. Thank you very much, dude. That's brilliant. I cool. Okay. Well, this is I just thought I just wanted to catch that because that's brilliant. You know, I mean, that's what I love about the community on here. People are just super helpful, and I get loads of comments all the time asking me how I'm doing, how you feeling. I had a chat with a friend yesterday. You know, his wife's got Emmy as well, and that kind of thing, and it's just brilliant, you know, just brilliant. Not because people give you stuff, just because it is, you know. It's a wonderful thing. Field of Bone, yeah, that's where we're going. So anyway, thank you, Grishnak. You're in a video. That's awesome. And I think what's great about it is that people don't sort of. I mean, you know, I've been on the server for a little while, and I could, you know, at some point I could go and buy myself a trance stick. You know, it wouldn't be too much of a problem, but it's just great that people just out of the blue will just say, you know, would you like a trance stick to sort of, you know, to help you get going, and that's brilliant. That's super duper. So I'm just going to, as you may have noticed, I've just made some. Let's let it zone in, shall we? There we go. I've just made some cured silk armor. Is it cured silk? Raw silk. It's raw silk armor. I want to make some cured silk, but I don't have the bits for it at the moment, so I need to sort that out. So I'll see what I can do there. When I do that, maybe I'll kind of show you some tailoring. You know, might be very interesting, but maybe some people would like to see some tailoring. But I'm level 10 now in Field of Bone. I've just trained Tiger Claw. If I slow down when I go left, that's because I've got sneak on bound to my left key at the moment, which is cool because it just goes up pretty quickly. I don't know if it's maxed out. I probably need to swap it for sense heading again, actually. But I'll see if I get any. It wasn't so bad when I first did it because I wasn't getting any positive sneak checks. But now it's the skill's a bit higher. I'm getting a lot of positive sneak checks, and it keeps slowing me down. And I had a situation yesterday where I was trying to run away from something, and yeah, and it slowed me down. And I had to click it again to get running. But yeah, but I've made some raw silk armor for Suor, just to fill in the gaps for the armor stuff that I didn't have, and I enjoyed doing that. It's quite nice to do those kind of things and try to be as self-sufficient as you can. You know, it's difficult to be self-sufficient when you've been on the server for a while, and when there are so many great people just come up and give you a trance stick. You know, but it's nice to fill in some of the gaps yourself and not be completely reliant. Now, as you know, as I come over to the field. What I've been doing essentially is running across and picking up two or three dark blues and sort of going and just taking them across to the other side and killing them off and doing that, and that got me to level 10 quite quickly. My little spot over by the coast was okay, but I kept getting chased by the wolves. They were generally quicker than me, so I had a couple of painful deaths. That's quite good because I can still kill these and get some silk. Yeah, I had a couple of painful deaths, and it was a bit annoying. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? God damn it! Oh, now I'm ducking and sneaking. I forgot to pick up some shurikens. That's annoying. That is. There's a lovely scale bone there that I want to beat up. I'm finding that Suor doesn't have equipment that's particularly better than my human monk, but Suor's having a much easier time at the moment. I know that people say that Kunark mobs hit harder and have more hit points, but I'm not finding that at the moment. That's yeah, I'm not sure why that is. Maybe there is something going on here that I'm not aware of. But he's finding it a bit tougher. I think maybe it's because with him I'm trying to fight wisps, and my damage output is a bit limited because I don't have any magical gloves or boots. So that could be it. Yeah, but that's kind of irrelevant really, because I'm finding myself quite enjoying Suor. I'm not a massive fan of QNARC, as you know, but it is a different leveling path for me. So yeah. So it's all good. You know, I enjoy playing him, and the regen is pretty awesome. You know, it's difficult. It's so good. It's difficult to ignore. It kind of doesn't have. I didn't really notice it so much on. I guess because I wasn't playing them at the same time. But I didn't notice it so much with Bug Rot and Mugwort. Possibly, as I said, possibly because I didn't really play them side by side. But yeah, but it's noticeable when you are playing side by side, so that's pretty cool. If Grishnak or anyone can tell me whether I should have the chance stick in my left hand or my right hand, then please let me know. In the right, what I've been using is just an old, what they call it. I'll check in a minute. Let me just. I've got a smouldering brand in my right hand, which someone gave me ages ago, and I kind of found some use for it. But I'm not sure what hand I should have what in. So if you can tell me, you know, I know they say it's better to have better ratio in the off hand. I'm not sure if that's true, but yeah, fill me in, let me know. Anyway, this video, I wasn't going to say much, but I've started recording and I've just gone off waffling. This video is just basically to, I'm sure everyone knows, but Velios has been put back because, like an offshoot of the Sony devs have decided to do their own progression server, which is pretty cool. You know, I think that all for that's good. I won't be trying it, but you know, it's good. You know, it's good that I think P99 is getting some recognition for the fact that it's just how popular it is. You know, oh god damn it. So I'm just trying to pull these guys over to the side. I probably could take the bandit as well, but I'd rather not. Yeah, I mean, it's good that P99 is getting some recognition for being popular, and Sony have obviously seen that there is a desire for it, and I'm sure some people from the server here will go and play. I won't. I'll be staying here, but that's been put back, so that kind of changes. Doesn't really change. It kind of makes me a bit more relaxed about sort of getting ready for it, I guess. Really, it's quite. I'm not so fussed. You know, I mean, we're going to be here for a long time, hopefully. So it's, you know, the fact it's been put back a few months doesn't really bother me, and it doesn't really change my plans, other than the fact that it gives me more time. Really, when I'm playing free. Sorry, I thought there was someone at the door. Maybe my son's just come in. But I'm currently playing 3 characters. Mugwort is my main character, of course. And I'm playing Suor here, who is my hitty things character, which is working out really well. I'm really enjoying hitting things and not having to worry about buffing and that kind of thing. I don't think it would ever be my main, because I do love buffing people. You know, it's just a thing that I really enjoy. I mean, when I'm running around with Mugwort, I almost kind of enjoy looking for people to buff, because it's just I really need to get some shurikens. It was a stupid thing not to buy any when I was in town. But there you go. Yeah, I really like it. I really just like going around buffing people and helping them out. And people are always so surprised as well when you drop a Spirit of Wolf on them or something. You know, it's just like cool, great. You know, because it sort of playing a character here now doesn't have it. You know, it's one of those spells you really appreciate for getting you about. Not too important at the moment because I'm in one place, but generally it's pretty good. And also a bit of regen and a few hit points. You know, that certainly helps the newbies progress a bit quicker, definitely. So I do enjoy doing that. So Shaman is my favourite class ever, and it will always be my main in some form. I say some form. And yeah, I know you're thinking, oh god, you know, what's he doing now? And I'm not doing anything. You know, I'll still class Mugwort as my main, but I'm playing a super secret shaman of a race that I haven't sort of played before. I haven't played before, no, of a race that you probably haven't seen me play. Maybe you have. It's barbarian. You know, what am I doing all this secret shaman crap for? Who cares? It's just, I'm just playing another shaman because I love the class so much, and I really enjoy the low-level game, you know, and I think that's why you've seen things stall. I've got a mend, yeah. I think that's why you've seen things stall with me when I get to a certain level. I'm kind of struggling with Mugwort at the moment, but I still want to do shaman-y stuff, so I think that's why I'm playing a new one. He's quite high though, he's level 18, so I've, you know, doing pretty well there, and he'll hopefully be somewhat a character that I'll take over to Velius to test out the shaman in Velius, you know, and try and start from the beginning of Velius and work through. Velius is obviously now a certain period of time away, so I'll try not to over level him too much, but yeah, maybe I'll play Suor more. But I do still class Mugwort as my my main, but as I'm sure I've mentioned before, and you know, I have to say I was going to say I don't find the later game as compelling as the early game, and I don't. That is a bit of a, you know, it's a bit of a cop out in a way, because I haven't actually experienced a lot of the later game. So yeah, it's as I say, a bit of a cop out, and I do want to experience it more, but I do find that when I get up there I get a bit of a nosebleed and things don't kind of work out. When I say don't work out, they're just not, it's not what I was hoping for, I guess. Trying to find kind of, and I know the part of the problem is down to the fact that I've kind of solo too much, but finding oh bloody hell, greater scale bone, that was lucky. It just pathed to the right side of me, that did. I definitely need to get some shurikens. I know it's been mentioned to me in chat, but I definitely need to. Yeah, but as I said, I do get a bit of a nosebleed when I get too high. And it's not that I don't want to do it, but I mean, on Mugwort at the moment, I'm finding it quite difficult to find levelling spots, and I know that is, you know, you'll say that's because you're soloing, and I understand that, that's fine. And I do need to do a bit more, and the plan is to go over to Com and start working on my faction a bit more, because I'm up to, as you know, I'm up to my next step would be the Black Dire section. I'm not sure when I'll get around to doing that. I will need a group for that, but I do hope to sort of do that a bit. It'd be quite nice to get the boots. Yeah, and then it's just going to be a process of slowly levelling. But I do want to go to, believe it or not, I am going to go to City of Mist. I'm going to get him over there and park him there. I keep hearing doors slam. I'm not sure if it's the wind blowing because it's quite windy today, or if it's people moving about. I thought I was on my own. I think I am. Maybe it's a good ghost. Yeah, but I'm planning on taking Mugwort's 45. He's currently faffing around in Wrath Mountains, killing hill giants. I'm still getting a little bit of XP even at 45. Slow because it's a hell level, but you can make good platinum there, and that's pretty cool. But I do need to work on my faction, I think, because I think after Black Dire I'm going to find it increasingly difficult to do the next steps. So some of them I will probably skip, and maybe I'll do them at some point if I'm able to, you know, with a group, with a guild even, who knows. Yeah, we'll have to see. But I think the next step for someone who can't do much after what I've already done is to go to Com and turn in. I think I'm right. I mean, maybe some of you guys can correct me, but start turning in the pages to the True Spirit in Emerald Jungle. So if that's right, let me know, because I'll go over there and start collecting pages. I think it gives you a book and you fill it out with pages, and you know, that's it basically. You turn it in and you improve your faction. I'm not sure if you need a certain amount of faction though to actually turn in the pages. If that's the case, maybe doing up to Black Dire will give me the faction I need. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. But the shaman is just, but the low level shaman at the moment is just because I enjoy the shaman so much. And it lets me kind of experience the low levels of the game, which I have to confess that's what I enjoy. You know, I mean, Level 1 Undercon mentioned it once, and it's very true. Like one of the biggest parts of the game for me is creating a character with kind of like a theme to do something. What the hell is he going? Oh god damn! Oh, it's a footpad. I thought he's going to aggro that marauder, but it's just a footpad. Come on. There we go. Let's get out of the way. Yeah, so I need to. I said I don't know if I need a certain amount of faction to turn in the. What are we doing for XP? Oh, it's going up quite quickly. A certain amount of faction to turn in the pages even. I'll have to check that. I'm not sure. but I'm planning on getting to com and getting into groups and doing that kind of thing. As I said, the shaman currently I'm playing is the low level one. It's just because of what I said, you know. But I'm planning on sort of moving up and doing some stuff with him and whatnot. It's a different model, you know, which I like. And I'm hoping to, because I'm kind of hopefully getting to this whole grouping thing. I'm hoping to do some grouping with him, sort of, you know, at lower levels as well. Now, I was offered a group yesterday by someone who watches the channel. Thanks for that. You know, I really appreciate it. And I have said I didn't go into the group, and I've said I want a group more. But if you ask me for a group, you know, I mean, if you've got a spot or you want a group with me, please give me a shout. Particularly if it's this time of the day. Well, it's 11 AM weekday kind of GMT. So if you see me on about this time, these are the best times for me to spend a few hours kind of grouping, because it's when I feel like my strongest. But if you do ask me to group at any time and I don't, if I say I'm AFK, it's generally because my health's not so brilliant and I'm feeling a bit crap. But other than that, if I'm able to get there and I'm feeling up to it, then, you know, I'll be more than happy to come and group with some of you guys. Because as I said, I do honestly want to get more involved in that side of things. But I think that's it for now. I think I've kind of, hopefully I haven't sort of waffled too much, but I think I've kind of explained what I'm going to be doing. Is that Grishnak again? Yeah, it is. Hey, old Grishnak. That's super awesome. I'll heal you. Hang on, hang tight 1 sec. Oh, okay. Haha. So let's go and hit things. We'll pull this guy because that's what we do. I think he just healed about 25% of my of my hit points there with bandaging. So it's quite good to know that bandaging is good. You know, that it does have a pretty good effect later on in life. And sort of Grishnak here is, and Super Lord of the Rings name, by the way. Lots of props for that. But yeah, I do like that, like watching him running around with his stick. You know, I do like the whole theme of that. You know, the fact that he can just run around kind of even fairly low level, you know, it can run around anywhere pretty much, apart from obviously, you know, super duper high level areas, and just not have to worry about stuff. You know, if he wants to hit something, he can just hit it, and that's it. You know, there's no preparation or sort of having to buff first, and I quite like that. You know, I really like that. Just seeing him there has reinforced that. You know, that I do enjoy that sort of. As I said, Shaman's my favourite character, but I do enjoy that sort of running around and just being able to hit things and not worry about those kind of things now and again. So that's cool, yeah. But I think I'll end the video here. I'm not sure if this video's made much sense. It's been a real ramble, and I feel a bit tired now. I think I've done too much. I hope I haven't talked too much for you. I've worn myself out talking. But anyway, guys, yeah, this has just been a video just telling you what I'm going to be doing. And just say thank you to everyone. And I also want to clear up something about the levitate. Someone mentioned that in the previous video that I was just hovering there, levitating. I mean, levitate does that, but I think that you slowly drop when you're levitating to just above ground level. But I'm finding that quite often, oh no, I've got one of those. Quite often that's not happening, and I can't tell you why. I don't know why that is. I guess it could possibly be to do with my frame rate. I know that kind of going in and out of windowed mode and frame rates and stuff can have an effect on the game. I mean my rig is running the game at 300 frames a second, which is just a bit ridiculous, really. So I don't know if that's if that's causing an issue. But I'll test it. What I'll do is I'll try and cap my frame rate at 60 and see if that has any effect. But that's the only thing I can think of. You know, is that it's my frame rate I'm running at. Sometimes I just seem to hover there and I don't go down. But yeah. Anyway, guys, this has been a long ramble. Thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you again soon. Hello guys, welcome back. Just a quick, it's just a quickie, a quick little addition to the end of the. Oh, there he is. A quick little addition to the end of the video. This is Drazok, another monk. He just gave me some shuriken because he said to me, "You really should use a ranged weapon," as you can see. I said, "I know." So Grishnak and Drazok, that's awesome. Yep. So yeah, it's